Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. I'm still getting used to my new setup here. It's a little bit more clunky. I'm a little bit disappointed. I got a better camera, but I have to manually start the video and then to get the video off, I have to actually basically pull out the SD card, which I don't know. I'll figure this out. But anyway, hopefully the video quality is better and the sound's better. At least I don't have to clip on a lapel mic. I can just go, and I'm figuring it out. This is how business works, right? This is one of the things. It's like, if it were easy, everyone would be doing it. You got to figure out this stuff, the hard shit, and that's where the value is making the hard shit easy. You make hard shit easy, you're gonna make money. So that's what I'm gonna talk about a little bit here. I got a question here about applying for iOS positions, and this is from Jason. He says, "Hi John. I have a very quick question for you." Never are there quick questions, but this one's quick. "I have no formal programming experience, but I recently finished 2 apps written in Swift for the iOS platform. I wonder what formal programming experience is, but to me, it's writing code." All right. If I put a fictitious company name on my resume and indicate that I've created apps while I own/operated this company and can provide proof by showing 2 apps in the App Store, is that enough to land an iOS position? Please advise, Jason. Where to begin on this? Okay, couple of things. Don't create a fictitious company, just create a real company. You know what? So easy to do. I'm not a lawyer, but you can check with one if you want to, or you can just fill out like a DBA form, or you can just do a cursory search on the internet on how to create a business. Anyone can open a business as a sole proprietor, at least I'm talking in the US, right? Again, I'm not a lawyer, this is not legal advice, but you can just open up a business as sole proprietor and you fill out a DBA form, I believe, and you can do business as whoever the fuck you want, right? Whatever it is, you can just do business as that. Okay. Also, you could just create an LLC. It doesn't cost much money. You can do it in whatever state that you want to. Again, you can consult with a lawyer if you want to figure this stuff out, or you can research it yourself and go to some website and fill it out. Or just I filled out all my LLC forms just on the Secretary of State website for Idaho, because I have Idaho LLCs. Really, real simple stuff. Okay, so don't lie. Don't make a fictitious name. There's no need. You actually are a company owner. See, and here's the thing, Jason, I'm going to tell you, I'll be a little bit harsh, but I like you. I do, honestly. I know who you are. I've gotten multiple emails from you, and I like you, okay? But I want to tell you a little bit of tough love, okay? Stop doubting yourself. Stop looking for someone else to validate you. No one has to tell you that you're an iOS developer. There's no certificate. You don't have to go to school. Okay, no one has to bless you with it. You can be whatever the fuck you want. Whatever you say you are, you fucking are. No one has to tell you that you've got a legit company. You are in business. You created apps. You're selling apps in the App Store. You have a company, my friend. No one has to bless you. No one has to tell you. No one has to give you permission. I think that might be the video on no one has to give you permission. That might be the one. Okay? But no one has to give you permission for any of this shit. You don't have to ask me. You don't have to ask anyone else. You just fucking do it, buddy. You are an iOS developer, and you have a company, and you have built apps. Okay? And it's important not just for you to internalize this mindset, just so you realize your options, but this is what you need to portray. Okay? Because if you go in there and you do apply for some jobs, and you're like apologetic, and you're like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of trying to be an iOS developer, and I sort of have a company. No one is. That's not going to instill confidence in anyone about your abilities. Instead, you come in there and you're like, man, I can totally do. I am an iOS developer. I have my own company. I build apps. I sell in the App Store. Okay, this is the company name, right? And just be confident about it. Okay, sell yourself. You got to learn how to sell yourself. Don't ask for permission. No one is going to give you permission, right? And if you want to live your whole life asking for permission, man, that's just silly. I spent a good amount of my life asking for permission, honestly. I thought that I needed permission to do shit. And then I realized, you know what? I can just do shit. I can just do whatever the fuck that I want. And no one can tell me that I can't do it, right? I can fail. Failure can tell me that I have to try again. But no one can tell me. No one can say you can't do that, John. A lot of people have tried to say you can't do that, John. And I said, you know what? I'm going to fucking do it anyway, right? Okay, so I just want you to understand this, Jason, that it's not there's no formal blessing. There's no such thing. I mean, academia and school and society tells us, oh, we have to be certified. Oh, we can't call ourselves an engineer. Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. That's what I say. Bullshit. So, with that said, I do want to give one other piece of advice here. Totally is a great idea. Awesome idea. I've talked about this before. I think I'm going to grab my book. Hey, that's the beauty of not having a lapel mic, right? Is I could just literally walk away. And check this out. Autofocus on the camera, okay? Because it's a real camera. Anyway, go check out my book, okay? Get the Complete Software Developer's Career Guide if you haven't already. And in here, I talk about the idea, which Jason talked about here, which is to create apps, okay, and put them in the App Store, and create a company and put it on your resume. So a lot of you guys, you're emailing me all the time, and you're like, John, how do I get a job? I don't have experience. How do I get a job without experience? And my answer is really, really simple. It's like, because a lot of you say it's the catch-22 problem, right? It's the chicken or the egg. I can't get a job without experience. I can't get experience without a job. Bullshit. That's a story. That's a lie you've been telling yourself. It's an excuse that you're making so that you don't have to face the truth. The truth is, I can get you either one of those. You want to get a job without experience? I'll tell you how to get a job without experience. You go and you work for fucking free. Okay? People don't want to do that, but if you work for free, you know what? If you actually know what you're doing and you want to work for free, a lot of people are going to take you up on that. Now, you might have to figure out how to arrange this so that it's, quote, legal, but you can always work for free. You can work on an open source project for free. Fuck. There's a lot of ways to work for free. I'm saying it a lot. I'm saying fuck a lot, but you understand what I'm saying, okay? So, you want to get experience? Hey, that gets you experience as well, right? Or how about this? Like I said, get a company. Make a company. Make your own apps. You can build your own company. It's real simple. You just, like I said, real simple. And you create apps and you build them, and that's totally valid. You're getting experience and you're working for a company, right? And you've got a job. You've created your own job, okay? It's not that hard, guys, right? But if you do this, if you're willing to do the work, right? If you're willing to spend some time and you're actually willing to build some apps and willing to create a company, you can put it on your LinkedIn profile, you can put it on your resume, and then it's totally legit. It's totally legit. It's a company that you own, that you created, that you're the lead developer for, and you've got some real applications that you've created. That's it. That's simple, okay? Now, you're not getting paid for that. You might if you actually build an app and sell it on the App Store, but this is how you do this, okay? This is how to break into the industry when you don't have experience. Now, the only thing that's not going to help you with, and some of you, this is what you're looking for. You're looking for an answer of how you can get a job without experience, okay, and without a previous job, without knowledge, without ability. And that's not going to work. You're not just going to be a programmer because you want to be a programmer. You're going to be a programmer because you know how to code, because you've studied, because you've practiced, because you've learned, because you've actually built something. So don't worry about the money now. Don't worry about the job right now. Go out there and build something so that you actually have experience writing code. Do it under your own company. That's just smart. It just makes sense, okay? And then put it on your resume. And if someone questions you about it, just be honest, right? Don't volunteer information. Don't say I was the only person working for my company and I just created it just so I can get a job. That's pretty dumb to say that. And so say, hey, look, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I wanted to create some apps and I wanted to sell them and I wanted to have my own software company. So I built these apps. Heck, you know what? If you don't feel comfortable being the only employee, then hire someone, hire a contractor to do a little bit of work on it, to do some QA for you, right? And then you can say, oh, we had several people working for my company, right? And you did, okay? It's totally valid, right? I mean, I've had probably 50 people work for Simple Programmer in some capacity, okay? And I've got some full-time employees, but the point is that no one has to bless this for you, right? And you got to think outside the box. You guys really got to start thinking outside the box. I like what Jason's thinking. The only problem is that limiting mindset, right? No one has to give you permission. You just go out and do this. So, all right. I hope this is helpful to you. I hope this is useful to you. Hopefully you can see maybe some of the areas in your life where you're like, oh, I need to get someone's permission. No, you don't need to get anyone's permission. You can just do whatever you want. Okay? Let someone call you. Let someone call you. People call me on shit all the time on this channel. You know what? Do I give a fuck? If I give a fuck every time someone said, you're not qualified, you're not blessed by whatever authority, you can't say this, you're what you're saying has no relevance, then I would just give up. I wouldn't be making these videos because everyone's going to attack it, right? It doesn't matter. I don't need credentials. My credentials are fucking results. Your credentials are fucking results. So get results, and that's all you need. All right, that's all I got for you today. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the bell so you don't miss any videos. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.